Okay, now class, we are in the part wherein we will be drawing the keyframes. Okay, so as you remember, recently or in our last lesson, we have imported our key drawing references. So what we see now are the key drawings. Yes, those are the key drawings. So the next thing to do now is what? We will draw. We will clean up this and turn it into a keyframe. So we will be drawing the keyframe. So where is that located? Here. Besides the layer is what we call the timeline. The timeline displays your keyframe, your frames. These small boxes here, these are called frames. Right now, they are blank keyframes. They are blank frames. Sorry about that. Blank frames because there is nothing happening there. Okay? So later on, when we draw, they will become keyframes. But before you draw, you have to know which frame do we draw on. Okay? So remember, when we imported our image references, their file names are according to their frame numbers. That's why there's a skip, which we will talk about or discuss later on in the other sessions. So for example here, this is layer 1 and then this is layer 3. This is drawing 1 and then this is drawing 3. So that means this is keyframe number 1 and then we go to keyframe number 3. Okay? So it is going to be followed as such. So here in the timeline, you can see the track needle. It is the one reading the frames and it is also being followed here. So if I am to move the track needle, now it will say frame number 6. So this is our frame slot. You can either type in here where do you want or which frame you would like to be selected. Let's say frame number 6 and it will move there. Frame number 9 and it moves there. Okay? So for now, it is mentioned here that we need to trace frame number 1. So that means frame number 1 is going to be a keyframe. Okay? So how do we do that? We can now right click and add or insert a keyframe here. There. So a keyframe once more is going to be a dotted frame. See? That's a keyframe. And from here, after I have inserted the keyframe, I will now start the tracing. Now, before we start the tracing, for me, before I start, I have set this view to 100%. So I can see its exact size for now or exact resolution. And then I will be using the Polyline Tool because it's more fast and precise for me. So I have decided to use the Polyline Tool. And then after I have set the Polyline Tool, I will adjust the size. Let me test. So I think size 20 is too thick. So what I'll use, let's say around size 10. Let me check. This one is better. No, I think size 15. It's a bit. Yeah, that's for me. So before I do anything else, I set first my tool, size 15. And then I will just use a normal pencil stroke. I will not use any special effect like chalky or charcoal type of texture. Now I will just choose this smooth pencil stroke. So now, when that done, with that done, I will now start my trace. Oops, set it to 100. Let me just